I still haven't heard a final figure on how many people died on Terrace. The Republic is too complacent. If they let Terrace fall, do you think they care what happens out here?
Kuyabi just kuna chitanai. Ina kun mama rulira chikun. Slimo patona. Mundi hadonga chihokabi.
Please, will you help me? I have nothing. Nothing left. Oh, thank you. I don't have anywhere else to turn. If you're down and out on Tatooine, you're on your own. My husband was a hunter, killed out on the dunes. This raid plate is all I have left. Please, will you buy it? I don't need a handout. I just can't sell it to Faza without a license. Please, I'm worried about having it. They're so rare. No? But you looked... I'm sorry, I thought you looked equipped like a hunter. Are you sure you're not going to be getting a license? I mean, you don't look like a farmer, and the only way to be allowed out of Anchorhead is to get a hunting license. Zerka Corporation sells them out of their office just south of here in the center of Anchorhead. That's where my husband got his. I think they charge 200 credits, but they've been known to make exceptions. Please, no one else will help. Will you buy it? I can't sell it myself. They are worth more than 500 credits. You will? Oh, thank you so much. Please, I know it's worth at least 500 credits. $700 credits! Oh, thank you. It is more than generous of you. I don't know what to say. I just don't.
This is how we Jedi should always act. With honor.
Thank you for helping us, Swoop. It may not seem like such a great thing to you, but you are making a difference.
For whatever it means, may the Force be with you. You saved us.
Something you want? I don't have a lot of time for talk, so please, make it quick. All right, but I'm not sure what I could say to interest you. I just work on the crawlers. I repair the sand crawlers when they return from the mines. They get pretty banged up, even without the attacks. The sand people attack them pretty regularly. Zerka Corporation is getting pretty sick of it, I hear. They've offered bounties on sand people for a while now, but few hunters take them up on it. Too dangerous. Try at the Zerka offices right here. They'd know. Oh, the big crawlers head out at dawn. That's so they avoid the bigger predators. The raid, I mean. Doesn't help avoid the sand people, though. They attack pretty regular, no matter what Zerka Corporation tries. Well, it's a hole in the galaxy as far as I'm concerned. I doubt this outpost will last much longer. But that's happened before and will happen again. Anchorhead has been resettled a few times now. Well, Tatooine fools people. It looks like it might have a good supply of resources, but it doesn't. Before a company learns this, they've already set up communities to support operations they now can't afford. Company pulls out, cities dry up, and after a few years, someone that doesn't know why it failed tries again. No one is. I guess it looked like a promising mining planet, but the metal, I tell you, it just isn't right. I've been a mechanic my whole life, and I've never seen anything corrode as fast as Tatooine metal. It's why whoever was here before left, and why Zerka will leave, and why whoever comes next will leave. All right then, back to work, I guess.
Laboda ni winkis maktoma. Wana kun bes chingpa marulira. Tok chingbang non kek. Tok ninja mulira rabes. Uba patu kochi. Tong non bong shang yung yang. Tong patok smakdelia. Kuya mi just kuna chitanai. Ina kun ba marulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Hindi hadong da chikong kabi. Laboda ni winkis maktoma. Wana kun bes chingpa marulira. Tok chingbang non kek. Tok ninja mulira rabes.
Can I help you? These are the offices of the Zerka Corporation. I trust you have business with the company. If this is about employment, I'm afraid all regular mining positions are full. And before you ask, we are also no longer selling hunting licenses. As I said, we are no longer selling them. There are too many people cavorting about outside the walls as it is. We use them to ensure that only people judged fit by Zerka Corporation are allowed outside the city. We don't allow casual exploration because of legal concerns. Zerka Corporation takes no responsibility for loss of life on the dunes. It's just so we can keep track of people. No one leaves the city without a Zerka hunting license. Well, normally we charge 200 credits, but I could make an exception if you agreed to perform a task for us. It's similar to hunting. The Sand People are becoming a problem. They destroy our sandcrawlers and kill our miners. One particular tribe is the worst. It's as if their chieftain has decided to wage war against us. I would like their attacks terminated. Bring me their gaffy sticks as proof. If you agree to do this, I'll give you a hunting license now and pay a bounty for each stick later. I'll give a bonus for the chieftains. Excellent. Now, just so we understand each other, this is an enforceable contract. Zerka Corporation takes this very seriously. Here's your license, and a few directions. We believe one of their enclaves is in the far south of the Dune Sea. You might try following one of our sandcrawlers. They're regularly attacked. I wouldn't mind you escorting them. Very well, though I do have work to get back to. Of course. Zerka Corporation records are available at our representative kiosk on Coruscant. Business hours, please. For your needs here, we maintain a fully stocked storehouse. Speak with Greta Holda about any purchases. Certainly. Please pose your questions to the representative kiosk on Coruscant. Business hours, please. I suppose you're right. It's not like you can't tell the state of things just by looking around. Mining operations here have not been a success. The ore is substandard, and there's less of it than surveys indicated. With the Sand People raids on top of it all, it's no wonder this planet has been abandoned before. No one knows. There are odd energy fluctuations on this planet, but they defy analysis or explanation. But the effect is obvious. Ore taken from Tatooine is useless for construction. It degrades incredibly fast. Word is getting out about it too. We're running out of buyers. Zerka Corporation is not doing well here. The company would be foolish to stay. It will be costly, but in the end, leaving will be cheaper than staying. I imagine all the heavy equipment will be abandoned. It's not worth shipping out things like sandcrawlers. Maybe the Jawas will find a use for them when we're gone. That's a laugh. We can't ignore evidence that Anchorhead was settled more than once before, and abandoned each time. There's probably a century between each attempt, just long enough for records about why it failed to disappear. The Jawas scavenge ancient tech all the time. It's a remote world. Who knows what's here? Farewell. Zerka Corporation welcomes your future inquiries.
How can I help? I do. I've been watching you, studying you closely to see what kind of progress you've made since your training at the hands of Master Zahar. You never give up, do you? I admit, I'm interested in you. I find you intriguing, compelling even, but it's not what you think. You have a great gift. You have an awesome command of the Force, and I tremble when I think of how you might misuse it. I've seen how you've resisted many temptations and continue to walk the path of the light side. Very commendable. But I'm afraid you might stray from this path. You need to see what the dark side represents in its entirety. For it is what we battle. Only the wisdom of a Jedi Master can truly explain this. But I will do my best to make you understand. The dark side is not simply giving in to anger, temptation, or to use the Force to destructive ends. These things only lead to the dark side. The dark side grows stronger and more insidious the closer you draw to it. It begs you to surrender to it, to release all its terrible power, and it becomes harder and harder to resist. And once you stop resisting, it's too late. It twists you up inside and turns you into a mockery of everything you once stood for. We need only to look at the atrocities which have been committed by those under its sway to understand the terrible, corrupting evil of the dark side. Millions dead, and far more suffering. What sort of person would you have to become to perform such deeds gladly? And that is why the dark side is so insidious. If you are not careful, you do not even see each small step you take towards it until it's too late. It's so easy to think that we would never fall prey to such a horror, that we have unlimited control, vigilance, and foresight. If only that were true. The Sith have become powerful because there are many Jedi who've succumbed to the lure of the dark side and joined their cause. What greater weapon is there than to turn an enemy to your cause, to use their own knowledge against them? We are weakened while they are strengthened, so we must harden our hearts and do whatever is required to fight against the dark side, even when the battle becomes wearying. I don't know. The vision of our future is clouded by shadows cast from the dark side. But I sense something ominous lurking in those shadows. But words alone cannot save one from the dark side. Come, we should continue with the task at hand. When the time comes, I only hope we are all strong enough to do what we must.
La boda ni winki smack toma. Wana kun bes jingpa ma rulira. Tok jingbang non kek. Tok ninja muira rabes. Kuyabi just kuna jitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Mundi hadonga chihon kabi. La boda ni winki smack toma. Wana kun bes jingpa ma rulira. Tok jingbang non kek. Tok ninja muira rabes. Kuyabi just kuna jitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Mundi hadonga chihon kabi. Jawana bota ayuhat tahonga chatanki dora. Kachi kuita hodonga. Topada bong walya gando do nano chut chut. Musha papangpa bola wana chitne. Bamuli slemo poda wanga kun bes mulira rabes. Kuyabi just kuna jitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Mundi hadonga chihon kabi. La boda ni winki smack toma. Wana kun bes jingpa ma rulira. Tok jingbang non kek. Tok ninja mulira rabes. Kuyabi just kuna jitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Mundi hadonga chihon kabi. La boda ni winki smack toma. Wana kun bes jingpa ma rulira. Tok jingbang non kek. Tok ninja mulira rabes. Kuyabi just kuna jitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Mundi hadonga chihon kabi. La boda ni winki smack toma. Wana kun bes jingpa ma rulira. Tok jingbang non kek. Tok ninja mulira rabes. Kuyabi just kuna jitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Mundi hadonga chihon kabi. La boda ni winki smack toma. Wana kun bes jingpa ma rulira. Tok jingbang non kek. Tok ninja mulira rabes. Kuyabi just kuna jitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Mundi hadonga chihon kabi. Kuyabi just kuna jitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Mundi hadonga chihon kabi. La boda ni winki smack toma. Wana kun bes jingpa ma rulira. Tok jingbang non kek. Tok ninja mulira rabes. Kuyabi just kuna jitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Hindi hadonga chikong kapi. Laboda ni winki smak toma. Wana kun bes jingpa marulira. Tok jingbang non kek. Tok ninja mulira rabes.
Ako pa, Cheko pa. Gino mulira keng paija, kislimo po duama. Mucho siak pakat. Kiyeno no dama paule rachikun. Takom jus tak miki grabal mogo. Kachi ita hodunga. Jedo badawana ni di bobo. Dong nabung siya nununya. Dong patukas magtalea. Tolpa da pongwale gando ng guguchut-chut. Kabadum ku pelio botenya. Bonanay kuchu. Awaga poska chokola. Mucha siya pangka. Jedo badawana ni di bobo. Dong nabung siya nununya. Dong patukas magtalea. Kachikun idahaldonga, iking kuno pamulera chikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe. Takom jus tak miki grabal mogo. Kachi ita hodunga. Jedo badawana ni di bobo. Dong nabung siya nununya. Dong patukas magtalea. Mucho siya pakat. Kiyeno no dama paule rachikun. Jedo badawana ni di bobo. Dong nabung siya nununya. Dong patukas magtalea. Ako pa, Cheko pa. Gino mulira keng paija, kislimo po duama. Jedo badawana ni di bobo. Dong nabung siya nununya. Dong patukas magtalea. Takom jus tak miki grabal mogo. Kachi ita hodunga. Mucho siya pakat. Kiyeno no dama paule rachikun. Jedo badawana ni di bobo. Dong nabung siya nununya. Dong patukas magtalea. Mucho siya pakat. Kiyeno no dama paule rachikun. Jedo badawana ni di bobo. Dong nabung siya nununya. Dong patukas magtalea. Takom jus tak miki grabal mogo. Kachi ita hodunga. Jedo badawana ni di bobo. Dong nabung siya nununya. Dong patukas magtalea. Mucho siya pakat. Kiyeno no dama paule rachikun. Takom jus tak miki grabal mogo. Kachi ita hodunga. Jedo badawana ni di bobo. Dong nabung siya nununya. Dong patukas magtalea. Mucho siya pakat. Kiyeno no dama paule rachikun. Takom jus tak miki grabal mogo. Kachi ita hodunga. Jedo badawana ni di bobo. Dong nabung siya nununya. Dong patukas magtalea. Mucho siya pakat. Kiyeno no dama paule rachikun. Takom jus tak miki grabal mogo. Kachi ita hodunga. Jedo badawana ni di bobo. Dong nabung siya nununya. Dong patukas magtalea.
Get lost, Tenderfoot. I hunt desert raid. I don't babysit. Well, you sure know how to get on my good side. You're just trotting out banthopats, but thanks all the same. My name is Doric Quinn. I'm a hunter. I hunt. Is that enough, or should I start listing my family birthdays? If I knew the best place, why would I tell anyone? It would be worth too much to me to let it get out. It doesn't matter anyway. This season has been dry for me, as it has for almost everyone. Perhaps someone else is holding out, but there are simply fewer raid out there. It used to be a one-on-one test. Hunter against hunted. Now people just want the credits. I could stomach maybe a pair or a team of hunters, but some now use battle droids. Where's the sport in that? That's not for me to say. I won't be a troublemaker in so small a community. You'll see. Hunt, and you will see. I've tracked wild beasts my whole life, but I've only been hunting here for 5 years. I've much to learn yet. There are hunters that go after the big kills, the crate dragons. I don't know how they do it. I never even see the things. Comad is the one I respect, but I also trust that the only difference between us is experience. I will learn. I don't go telling stories about other people. You want to know what they think? You go talk to them. One word, though. Watch yourself around the Gamorreans. Gurk and his buddies aren't to be trusted. Everyone else I respect because they have skill. Those guys, they go for easier prey. Just watch your back when you hunt. The dragons aren't the only dangers out there. If that's what you want, I'm not sure what you hope to get out of me, though. You'll have to ask around. Comad Fortuna is a much more experienced hunter than I am. He hunts far from Anchorhead. The local Jawas are a good source of information, even if it is hard to understand them. It may cost you, though. Good hunting.
What can I do for you? Did my wife send you? This ain't about credits, is it? Oh, of course. Who put you up to this, my wife? I meant what I said about having no credits. Well, my name is Tanis, and what I do is hunt. I'm sure you've heard of me. Well, actually, I hope you haven't. There isn't any. Too many hunters, not enough prey. I can barely keep expenses covered. Maintenance on battle droids is expensive. Of course, it's better than going alone. What if I stumbled on a bunch of sand people? These solo hunters are crazy.
What do I care? I need to eat. I also need to pay for parts so the wife can keep the droids running. It's all about the credits. Some guys will talk about honor and stuff, but they still sell their plates to Faza. I guess honor needs creds too. I suppose, but so what? When that resource goes belly up, I'll just move on. I'm just a wandering spirit, I guess. I'm not real popular with the others, but they just fool themselves. They're in it for the credits too. Too long, but it beats smuggling. You ever run into a Sith dreadnought in the desert? No, you haven't. Hell, I married her. No, seriously now. I had this friend that crossed Sith space and got stripped of everything. It's not like I have much now, I guess, but I still prefer sand people to getting ambushed on unproven trade routes. Ah, she doesn't understand me. You know the drill. It's not my fault. She knew who I was when she married me. There isn't any. Too many hunters, not enough prey. I can barely keep expenses covered. Maintenance on battle droids is expensive. Of course, it's better than going alone. What if I stumbled on a bunch of sand people? These solo hunters are crazy. Fine, whatever you want. Who knows the planet? I don't know. I guess the sand people. I'm usually running when I see them, though. Sure. My blood. They almost got me last year. Tore up 2 of my battle droids. Wife was mad about that. Took her weeks to fix. Where they got weapons to cut battle armor, I don't know. They act like animals, but they can surprise you. I don't know. Pick a dune and walk. They'll get you soon enough. Smart traders. They've salvaged and sold me my own damaged droids once or twice. They don't say much I can understand. I think they're a little slow, but who am I to judge, huh? Good hunt.
Abuelita, Colo, Luz, Ivan, Rebur, Miguel y Rimo, Ustastar Shelfa, Ustastar Peace, Colo, Luz, Abuelita, Colo, Luz, Ivan, Rebur, Miguel y Rimo, Ustastar Shelfa, Ustastar Peace, Colo, Luz, Gloria. And keep me on Rubio. Abuelita, Colo, Luz, Ivan, Rebur, Miguel y Rimo. Tustadan Gelfa, Horisidan Gelfa, Tustlag Fandigo Gelfa, Horisidan Gelfa Badino Gelfa, Ustastar Shelfa, Ustar Gelkis, Shia Fade Gurisa Tustidan Devat, Kolo Tustivan Rebut, Papuelta, Tuora, Elmo Tunfusi Nipirongan Ikelfa, Ustastar Shelfa, Ustar Gelkis, Shia Fade Gurisa Tustidan Devat, Tustadan Gelfa, Horisidan Gelfa, Tustlag Fandigo Gelfa, Horisidan Gelfa Badinogan Gelfa, Ustastar Shelfa, Ustar Gelkis, Shia Fade Gurisa Tustidan Devat, Tustadan Gelfa, Horisidan Gelfa, Tustlag Fandigo Gelfa, Horisidan Gelfa Badinogan Gelfa, Papuelta, Kolo Tustivan Rebut, Ikelti Rimo, Ustastar Shelfa, Ustar Gelkis, Shia Fade Gurisa Tustidan Devat, Tustadan Gelfa, Horisidan Gelfa, Tustlag Fandigo Gelfa, Horisidan Gelfa Badinogan Gelfa, Ustastar Shelfa, Ustar Gelkis, Shia Fade Gurisa Tustidan Devat, Tustadan Gelfa, Horisidan Gelfa, Tustlag Fandigo Gelfa, Horisidan Gelfa Badinogan Gelfa, Kolo Tustivan Rebut, Papuelta, Tuora, Elmo Tunfusi Nipirongan Ikelfa, Tustadan Gelfa, Horisidan Gelfa, Tustlag Fandigo Gelfa, Horisidan Gelfa Badinogan Gelfa, Papuelta, Kolo Tustivan Rebut, Ikelti Rimo, Tustadan Gelfa, Horisidan Gelfa, Tustlag Fandigo Gelfa, Horisidan Gelfa Badinogan Gelfa, Pundas, Ustar Gelkis, Ustastar Shelfa,
Kakincha Nawabakaon, Pichage Borang Turang, Nada Chawa Yishun Kun, Nova Murirati Lai Kuka, Kang Nibora Tong Chitsa, Chesko Yohabakaba no Pi Dorula, Kakincha Nawabakaon, Bagwa Shank Kontimachit Baba Hassan Shan, Nova Murirati Lai Kuka, Smilia! Tingkuin ko ka! Patoga yakfuli ko kala Gigi! Nikawa dubaka! Patisa! Patisa! Kon mulis limo po iwanga kun diskin. Chi itakangki kanga kilikon. Tong hitwama aki inko tune. Potong hiwama ji aki inko tun. Tong panokun nonek. Chiwi aita ka tong chicha. Ki mulira kun kin. Kimba no kun nik dota. Chachiska. Topa na oto bokasa. Jiskadosoki, Kopa Bono Nakachu, Labora na Winky Smaktoma, Kuyami Jusku Chitanai, Uchua Penki, Topa na Otobokasa, Yubabato Kanchi, Yatuka Ulan, Kakinja Nawabagaon, Bagwa Shank Konti Machit Tong Hitwama Aki Ikotune, Otong Hitwama Ji Aki Ikotun, Tong Panokun, Nonek, Chiwi Aita Ka Chong Chicha, Ki Mulira Kun King, Kimba no Kun Nik Lota. Patoga Yakfuli Kokala Gigi! Tingkuin ko ka, tong hitwana ji sarkat agi inko tune, chuna muli ra, tong pa nong kunik abog. Kimba no kunik dota, patisa, hava, yun patisa, chiwak aita kang ki jiyokaku. Uchua penki, tong itwama ji, human ak ikatune. Chi ita kanki chana kilikon. Chiwak aita kanki. Kakin cha nawabakaon. Bagwa shank konti machit Ciao baso. Chino molirani bubo. Tonkin ba. Loko netsag. Achua pengti. Yun patisa. Dichuba jikutka naga, kingu mwa muliradwana, kinba nikcha lora kun, baba Hasan shan, noba mulirati lai kunka. Ciao baso, chino mulirani bubo, tonkinba, loku netsag.
I don't know how the riders do it. I get sick at speeds like that.
Yeah, I'm not good enough to be ranked yet. More trial runs, I guess.
Tangabun shan nong. Wanga kun bis kin ba mularak. Choni yun tun gigi ida dwana. Kava vulpa mulji gumana. Chinapala mula. Tongki ba non tontek, tumni chachon kun ne mule rabast. Mucho shakapaka, ye ki kon no ba mula draki chichon. Kakin cha na kwat na bon kon, wana kumbes, chi pala mulek, tongki ba nagnonek, tu nikton chun ke nemolek rabest, ufmala nibokurk. Tanga bok sha nagnong, kin kun shin kin, nikin kun na bule mule raji kun, chuni yun ni gigi aldwana, kava volpa muli kumana, kakin cha na kwat na bon kon, wana kumbes, chi pala mulek, tongki pa nagnonek, tu nikton chun ke nemolek rabest, ufmala nibokurk. Mucho shakapaka, ye ki kon no ba mula draki chichon. Tanga bok sha nagnong, kin kun shin kin, nikin kun na bule mule raji kun, chuni yun ni gigi aldwana, kava volpa muli kumana, chinapala mule, tongki ba non tontek, dun ni chachon kun ne mule rabast. Tanga bok sha nagnong, kin kun shin kin, nikin kun na bule mule raji kun, chuni yun ni gigi aldwana, kava volpa muli kumana. Kakin cha na kwat na bon kon, wana kumbes, chi pala mulek, tongki pa nagnonek, tu nikton chun ke nemolek rabest, ufmala nibokurk. Mucho shakapaka, ye ki kon no ba mula draki chichon. Tanga bok sha nagnong, kin kun shin kin, nikin kun na bule mule raji kun, chuni yun ni gigi aldwana, Kavavulpa muli kumana. Kakin cha na kwat na bon kon. Wanakumbes chi pala mulek. Tonki pa nagnonek. Tu nikton chun ke nemolek rabest. Ufmala nibo kurk. Mucho shakapaka. Ye ki kon no ba muladra ki chichon. China pala mule. Tonki ba non tontek. Tunni chachon kun ne mule rabast. Mucho shakapaka, ye ki kon no ba muladra ki chichon. Kakin cha na kwat na bon kon, wanakumbes chi pala mulek, tonki pa nagnonek, tu nikton chun ke nemolek rabest, ufmala nibo kurk. Tanga bok sha nagnong, kin kun shin kin, nikin kun na bule mule raji kun, chuni yun ni chichi aldwana, kavavulpa muli kumana. China pala mule, tonki ba non tontek, tunni chachon kun ne mule rabast.
Ako Chekopa. Chino mulera king pajak slimo puituana. Rundi hautonga tonkimba nangkongek. Wana kumbes chimpayamui kunhunkabi. Tuknen tangjo kunne mulerabes tonga buksha unnenong. Kava volpa mulsli. Kumanabak mulira. Chuni yun tunjichi aitatuana. Kavavul pamujui. Kumana. Labuda na winkis maktona. Yinkin slimo podona mulira chikun. Nova rundi hautunga kuhunkabi.
My friend tells the truth. I am a Jedi. Are you going to imply that I am lying as well?
Tonga buksha unnenong. Kava volpa mulsli. Kumanabak mulira. Chuni yun tunjichi aitatuana. Kava volpa mujui. Kumana. Rundi hautonga tonkimba nangkongkek. Wana kumbes chimpayamui kunhunkabi. Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabes. Labuda na winkis maktona. Yinkin slimo podona mulira chikun. Nova rundi hautunga kuhunkabi. Labuda na winkis maktona. Yinkin slimo podona mulira chikun. Nova rundi hautunga kuhunkabi. Rundi hautunga tonkimba nangkongkek. Wana kumbes chimpayamui kunhunkabi. Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabes. Chibeduana ni bobo. Tongnamuung sha nungyang. Muchitito aki jijihaku. Labuda na winkis maktona. Yinkin slimo podona mulira chikun. Nova rundi hautunga kuhunkabi. Labuda na winkis maktona. Yinkin slimo podona mulira chikun. Nova rundi hautunga kuhunkabi. Rundi hautunga tonkimba nangkongkek. Wana kumbes chimpayamui kunhunkabi. Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabes. Labuda na winkis maktona. Yinkin slimo podona mulira chikun. Nova rundi hautunga kuhunkabi. Jipechaona kinni kosenli. Now punek turang wangabula. Chila yun now.
And? Sounds like you have something special. What do you want help with?
Labuda na winkis maktona. Inkin slimma podona mulera chikun. Nova rundi hautunga kuhunkavi. Rundi hautunga tonkin badnan kunkek. Wanna kumbes chimpayamul kunhunkavi. Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabest. La boda na rinkis matona. Inkin slimma podona mulera chikun. Nova rundi hautunga kuhunkavi. Rundi hautunga tonkin badnan kunkek. Wanna kumbes chimpayamul kunhunkavi. Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabest. La boda na rinkis matona. Inkin slimma podona mulera chikun. Nova rundi hautunga kuhunkavi. Rundi hautunga tonkin badnan kunkek. Wanna kumbes chimpayamul kunhunkavi. Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabest. La boda na rinkis matona. Inkin slimma podona mulera chikun. Nova rundi hautunga kuhunkavi. Rundi hautunga tonkin badnan kunkek. Wanna kumbes chimpayamul kunhunkavi. Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabest. Rundi hautunga tonkin badnan kunkek. Wanna kumbes chimpayamul kunhunkavi. Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabest. La boda na rinkis matona. Inkin slimma podona mulera chikun. Nova rundi hautunga kuhunkavi. Rundi hautunga tonkin badnan kunkek. Wanna kumbes chimpayamul kunhunkavi. Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabest.